The price of the been rising, trying to get a beat for the low. I find it peak and I don't. In the kitchen, babe, leave me alone. I put ting and I heat up the stove. They got their eggs all up in one basket, told them be smart, we ain't equally yoked. They can't speak to the watch them go weaker, their knees are hello. They always wanna catch up on reason, but the peace is the reason that I won't. How you get the least if you've been for the most? It beats me, I suppose. I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no different. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but
and
I won't.
She see the G in me. I suppose. And I know she wanna sub me. I suppose. I've been trying to make it get so long.
Damn.
I'm feeling like this. They don't wanna see me.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the American Airlines Center. We're in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks. All live on 2K Sports. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Greg, something that is so important to this. Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Pass to Davis from downtown. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Stolen by Washington. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. That one goes in.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
Jokic with it. Gordon trying to break loose. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Here's Murray following the score by Dallas. And he recovers it. And it's Jokic missing. Here's Dallas. Outside, Davis. Pass to Thompson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. A floater. It's hauled in by Jokic. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now Gordon. Here's Brown. The Nuggets with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside for Davis. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this team wants Davis looking to score and putting pressure on the defense.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. I asked him what's the hardest thing about facing Nikola Jokic. He said the way he controls the game at the offensive end. He keeps everyone involved. And you have to keep them off the tall order. All of it. Guys?
Thank you, David. Jokic on top. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Washington. Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And on the way from Irving for 3. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Dinwiddie. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Hands the 12-footer.
Boy, Spencer Dinwiddie, it's a rare opportunity in the mid-range, but he's got the kind of touch necessary to make it.
Pass to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Davis. And that one drops for him.
His scoring ability is just that strong.
The Mavericks shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Down low. Back to Porter. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Misses in close.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Outside for Davis. The 17-footer. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And the basket by Gordon.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Davis looking for an opening. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. We're back after this from America. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And Jokic gets it to go. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
That'll be a 5-second call. And here are the Mavericks now. Dinwiddie right side. Back to Irving. For 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Jokic. There's a screen by Porter. Inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Pass to Jokic. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Denver.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And there it is for him.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
Here's Jokic. Rebounded by Gafford. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. The 17-footer. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Here's Murray. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
Hello.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
I ain't see my phone ringing, baby.
Outside for Davis.
I didn't see my phone ringing. I had my headphones on. What's up, mama?
Shoots the 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford.
So what?
Denver
okay.
by 3.
So when you got to pay
Pass to Murray. And here's Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
So what you finna come home and...
One of the first words that come to mind.
Or you gonna stay up there?
Yes, he's a big-time athlete.
Huh?
Here's Thompson.
Oh.
Irving for 3.
He said that wasn't on practice.
Field goal, number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Russell Westbrook, the ability to consistently touch paint is impressive. What a driver.
Irving for 3. Westbrook pulls it in.
What's up, mama?
So here's Denver. 4-point game. Here's Jokic. Jokic defies the inside defense.
Oh, the Joker taking over.
Hey, he's thinking that.
Offensively, making it look easy.
Hey. Hey, I was thinking dirty that.
There's 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Thinking that. Bro. Bro. Huh? He practicing?
1:14 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Thompson. Fades back. And it It's Denver with the rebound.
Yes, mama.
He's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Here's Westbrook. And the rejection by Gafford. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's
What's up, Baba?
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And one of the best big men in the game. Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Two of them.
Lets it go from deep. Jokic grabs the miss.
Take both of them.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Taking it to the rack.
Homie, your mama finna come on and cook. No.
On the two-hand slam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. 1 second separating the shot clock.
All right.
The power of Jokic. Wow.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we've seen the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We come back right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game.
Let's go, man.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Another three for Denver.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
And stolen by Murray. Launches the three. The Mavericks pull it in. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
And a wide open look for Porter. Off target from three-point range. Irving with it. Westbrook picks him up. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Westbrook pulls it in. The Nuggets leading by 13. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
And Jokic throws it down.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. And then Washington with the dunk.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's the scoring. Right there, it's just passing.
Pass to Strother. Here's John Shaw. That three off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
No good from Irving.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
To the middle. Jordan. Back to Watson. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks trailed by 10 to the inside. Down low. Here's Irving. And the lead is down inside single digits. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Kyrie Irving is lighting it up right now, just letting everybody see every aspect of skill to his game.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And the dunk by Westbrook.
When Russell Westbrook makes a defensive play and gets in the open floor, look out, he will finish the play.
Pass to Thompson. Now here is Davis. Shot from the wing. And Dallas again with the bucket.
A difficult shot for some bigs, but AD making it look easy.
Westbrook with it. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And Gafford throws it down.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
To the middle. Jordan. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 8. To Gafford. On the wing, Irving. And there's the call by Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Hey, what do?
First and be willing to absorb
What's going on?
And the Mavericks
Yeah, I was trying to see what I hate you for.
Kicks it out to Jordan. Here's Strong. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Over Davis. Nuggets with another miss.
When it's on my head, I
bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Davis. Out to Thompson. Takes a 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Up in time. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very good. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so here is Dallas, trailing here by 8. With the teardrop. No good from Irving. Murray outside. Denver passing it around. On the wing, Gordon. Clock at 4. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Mavericks with the rebound. Irving drives in. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Dallas. The Nuggets leading by 6. Knocked loose and stolen by Irving. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. Over Porter. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. To the paint. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And they can't be happy they fouled Murray there in the ag. Jamal is lights out at the line.
Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Nobody near Irving. Good on the three-point shot. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
How quickly Kyrie squares up so quickly after a dribble, even on pull-ups. That is difficult to guard.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. In the corner, Murray with it. Just 5 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
And operating off the ball, credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
Dinwiddie outside. There's the triple. Another 3 for Dallas.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Porter. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
And the size Porter Jr. has helps him on those physical takes. Great work inside there.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down, run our plays. We'll see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And Jokic throws it down.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Oh, Davis showing his range.
Stepping up, Davis is a fantastic option late. You know, with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Aaron Gordon in a big moment, unafraid to deliver. How pretty is that?
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And pushing it up, here's Denver. Jokic, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. .127 left in the fourth. Porter in the corner. Wide open look here for Murray. Jokic high post. Rebounded by Gafford.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Here's Irving. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
And it's Murray with the jam.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And an intentional foul right there. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Murray. And good that time. And now an 8-point Denver lead.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now, Jokic fires from deep. Rebounded by Gafford. So the Nuggets win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Dorisburg, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific sports crew.
The inside brown like Michael Jack. More time and Bella lining. Spend like I don't even like my stack. Came on an Irish ferry, let go and it sound like a cat dance. The way that I bought, no yellow, the ref haven't give me a black card. Who did what we're doing with rap? Man couldn't sell out his show after all them years of doing a cat sprint. 2 gallons of van. 2 men in my land heard one of my things dating. P Diddy need 20% or whatever. Outside, my head in my hands.
I told her my name is Sid. She said no, don't want on your birth certificate. Your boyfriend ran for that diamond test cause they weren't legitimate. She Turkish shit, but her car's Brazilian. I want her, my bro wants her affiliate. I'm cheap, still like yo, can I borrow your Netflix? She a feminist, she think I'm sexist. Twist to my words, I think she dyslexic. Give me my space, I'm intergalactic. Before I give you my Insta password, I'll give you the pin to my Amex. Alright, this ain't stainless steel, it's flat. Dinner table, I got money. T-shirt tucked in, nap. Still loading, that's the caption. I've only amounted a minimal fraction. Eat good, I got indigestion. There's kept in my hood, no aspirin. Can't get rid of my pain with aspirin. Dave just came in an Aston, I'm making that Maybach music. They're trying to insult my intelligence, something I may act stupid. I never went uni, I've been on a campus. The students, if bro let the drums get beat, then something gon' leak, we ain't playing exclusives.
Take a look at these diamonds, wrong as I like to squint and can't just stare. With big feet, thick and thin, she already fixed on. Brown and black, could've changed my mind, I was halfway there. 100 meters, I just put 9 gal in a sprint.
100, they won't fit in one SUV, no. SOS, somebody rescue me, I got too many, and I got, they could last me the next 2 weeks. Alright, let's send the address through, please.
Fire for a wife, can't rock with that, I ain't wearing a vest. Man have to send her therapy, she got it a lot on her chest. I'm in Jamaica, Orica best. Hit a lick with cash converters, that don't work on chest. I'm doing more and broken less. I love chilling with broke, man put one flight in that ruling prep.
We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Philadelphia 76ers. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Hey, Brett, when you look at these teams, they have 2 of the deeper rosters in the NBA.
Well, we should recognize the front office doing just a great job, Kevin, of understanding that depth will win you championships and get you through a long season. They've done a great job of filling out these rosters with a ton of quality players.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Now, here's Lowry. Maxey with it. Williams picks him up. The shot by Lowry, no good. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Three-pointer by Embiid. that one's in, his first shot this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Pass to Williams. Here's Holmgren. Back to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket. And here's Gordon. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Pass to Williams. Over George. Here's Hartenstein. Plays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APD sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
They get it again. Pass to Holmgren from outside the arc. Connects from three-point range. Holmgren's got 5 now.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Outside for George. And they get it back. Outside Lowry. Pass to Gordon. Three-pointer. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Dort wide open. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
3 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Yeah.
Now, here's Holmgren. 5 points in the game. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
All right.
Substitution for your 76ers.
The 76ers trailed by 11. Here's Maxey. The layup off target.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's Oklahoma City out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
From past the arc. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. The 76ers trailed by 15. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Grimes. Defended by Holmgren. Now here's Embiid. 6 to shoot. The shot, no good. Good D by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, DA, thanks.
The size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. He can be really effective at any position on the floor.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Philadelphia. It's a nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Outside for George. Outside Lowry. Goes up the baseline. And too long on the shot. Oklahoma City leading by 21. Over in the corner, Williams. For the three. And the Thunder, another three.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Back to Lowry. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Nobody near Williams. No good with the triple.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know what, not a high percentage look.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
For Philadelphia, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Lowry. Thunder with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Loves
seen a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Williams gets the bucket.
That's pretty much not how they would defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Timeout called the 76ers. Maxey with it. Out to the right wing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Williams for three. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Williams has got 11.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Al Gordon. Nothing on the board. The 76ers again can't hit it. And here is Holmgren. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Maxey.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Oklahoma City out in front, running away with this one. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so Lowry will bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Gordon. Back to Lowry. Here's Maxey. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
SGA doesn't rely on the three to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Maxey on the wing. Shoots over Dort.
And Dort taking pride right now defensively.
Maxey, no good. He's listed at 6'5", but Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
What up, Chat?
Yeah,
what up,
one of
Chat?
those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Inside, back to Holmgren. Eric Gordon grabs the board.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. It's Dort on the wing. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Maxey. Back to Lowry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Takes the three. Gilgeous Alexander with the
couldn't hit
rebound.
water in a boat. You couldn't hit water, you fell out of the boat.
And it's Dort, top of the key. Pass to Hartenstein. And a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander as that one goes in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Shoots from the baseline. Gilgeous Alexander, good. Gilgeous Alexander's got 18 points.
There's a great pace to Gilgeous Alexander's game. The mid-range fits well.
Here's George.
Give me that, man.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The 76ers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And the first one drops. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Greg, seems like we always talk about shape. When it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media.
What up? What up?
Know how good of a defender he is.
You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that he's energetic. He's a team-first guy. He just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid. Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. And we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Holmgren wide open.
3-point.
Nailed from three-point land.
And with that threat of the outside,
you want to get on it?
Great space for this offense.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that adjustment right before he let it go.
All right, after this game, we're going to smash him.
Outside, Dort. And it's off from three-point range.
And then send me I don't got my game. Well, how you gonna play COD? Oh, you want me to hop on it?
9 out of 10 times.
That's crazy.
Maxey covering. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren points now in the quarter.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Pass to Hartenstein. Offline with his three.
Nah.
So far, careless with the ball.
Simply put out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry.
Man, I'm blowing this boy. I don't know why he's still playing.
He just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Hey, man, make sure I hit that like button, man. I appreciate y'all for watching.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander.
I got you, bro.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous Alexander's got 22.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Thunder out in front. They
Thunder 63.
And 1 quarter to go, and again, evenly fought contest.
Appreciate that, man. Share it too.
And And here's Gilgeous Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. No block shot. That one's rebounded by Embiid. It's stolen by Gilgeous Alexander. Jacks up a three. And Embiid pulls it down. Here's Philadelphia. Pass to Yabusele. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
This guy is a forward, and he needs to be.
I don't know why I don't want to quit.
And here is Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Driving inside. And they pick up two. 24 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
So much speed from Shai. Used it there to get by the defense.
Pass to Oubre. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, the only way he can learn is he plays somebody that's good.
So far for the Thunder.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Outside. Holmgren is double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That'll be a jump ball.
Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Lowry.
It's easy, dude.
Right wing. A second chance effort. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Oklahoma City. For three, Holmgren. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And you triple was going to fall.
It's good.
Oh, good execution there. Lowry with a pinpoint pass.
I bet you did.
Outside, Dort. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Embiid from outside. Rebound by Williams. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Holmgren in the corner. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And Philadelphia making a change here. It's the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander got 14 points in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, half of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Back to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration. And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
A steal. Here's Grimes. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And it's good with time running down to the shot clock.
Man.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Come on, with the three-point shot. And it's Matthew with the ball for the 76ers. And the basket by Lowry.
And Kyle has those nights where he just steps back and his range seems to increase with the confidence he has.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dump.
But yes, y'all, happy giveaway. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. This is like probably one of my favorite videos.
Type shit.
Like, it's so nice to get back to you guys and actually show you guys that I really appreciate the love and support. So yeah.
What would they pick me with this one play with folks, man? Let's see who we picking for. What it do, man? We screaming live on YouTube with the business. I'm picking random. Bro. Nah, I can't do you like that.